It was very important that the sheep could absolutely live in the real world. They needed to be indistinguishably photoreal. So at the very beginning of the movie, you have lots of shots of sheep just being sheep, and it should be completely believable to an audience that they're real sheep in the real world. And then you have a wonderful moment at the beginning of the movie where you suddenly switch and you're with these sheep that are then talking and then also need to be believably talking. So it was a tough balance to find. You know, the sheep are absolutely based on real sheep. So all the sheep were cast from sheep that were in various different locations. We visited a bunch of different places. Or Graham Page, the overall visual effects supervisor, had been through a long selection process. And then these sheep were scanned with clear angle, and so they became the basis of our sheep assets. And then we would work to try and find that balance between real sheep and Hollywood sheep to get where we've gotten to today. Sheep is kind of unique in many ways. Until you start really looking at a fleece and seeing how it's actually made, it's like it's the tiniest hairs twisted up millions and millions of times over. And to approximate that in a 3D system is actually very, very difficult. And we had to come up with some different ways to do that so it would even render. And so that was an interesting challenge because the believability of fleece was obviously very, very important to this project. We'll take the model of our photoreal sheep and then we'll track the stuffy. So basically do like an animated match move of the stuffy with the real sheep so that you've got a basis for animation to then go forward and add all the actual performance aspect of the sheep in the arms of a human character. So we have several shots where Winterlamb in particular is held by an actor or an actress, which I'd say they're probably the most challenging shots in the film to be 100% believable. And it's down to a lot of work with animation, working hand in hand with the compositing team just to really finesse a shot so that it is absolutely believable. Getting all those contact shadows perfect, getting the movement of the sheep to mirror any kind of movements and stuff in the arm of the performer as well. Just absolutely delighted with the way that our assets have come out in this show. I mean, we've put an absolute ton of work into the realism, some groundbreaking groom work to bring Lily in particular to life. And I think it shows in the performances. The face rigs are second to none. The animation team have got all the ranges they need, and I think the show's going to be wonderful because we put all that work in the front end. And yeah, I'm incredibly proud of what the team have delivered.